Hi, do you feel stressed and overwhelmed and just don't know where to start and you kind of feel like this? Then welcome to the club because that's how I felt too just a few years ago. I'm Alise and I'm a singer-songwriter just like you, right? I studied in England. I studied popular music performance there. In short, I just studied pop music. And it was an absolutely amazing experience. I got to surround myself with a lot of talented, great musicians that I now get to call my friends, which I'm really proud of. And once I graduated, I had all these great tools to be a good musicians, right? They taught me, like production and how to be a singer-songwriter, how to perform on stage and how the music industry works and all everything that you need to know to be a good, well-rounded musician. And I thought, you know what? I'm ready for the world. I'm ready to dive in. World, watch out, right? And guess what? I graduated and it was like crickets. I was like, what? Like, I have the qualifications, I have the know-how, I have the tools, I have the resources, I have everything I need to that I possibly need to succeed. And I was a little wrong because even though they taught me to be a great musician, I didn't learn how to make money off of my music. And so I was just lost. I'm like, what do I do now? Like, I have no idea how to do this. Like, they don't, musicians or creatives, we don't really talk about money, period. And so we didn't learn how to really make money being a musician. And so I made it my job for the last 3 years, 4 years now since I graduated to change that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to make money off of what I love doing, which is to help musicians, to songwrite with other musicians, to collab, and all that stuff, and talk with other musicians. That's why I have my podcast, the Musician Secrets podcast, where I get to talk with a lot of other musicians as well. And so over the last really years, I've been learning a lot about, you know, the online world. Really, like that's how I found online courses. All the podcasts have been like booming over the time. I've been reading a lot of books. I've been looking up resources, what I really need to know as a musician, because I didn't know that as a musician, I'm also a business. I didn't know that. Obviously, if you want to make money, then you you need to run it as a business. And Chris Bradley said that musicians are the only people that don't know they're in business, and she's so right. Up until I graduated, I had no idea. And so running a business is very different from being a musician, right? You need to wear all these different hats. You need to know how to sell your music, how to market yourself, how your branding is going to look like, and how you're going to be presenting yourself on stage in front of the audience. You need to know a lot about copywriting. You need to know how to use a website, a funnel, and all that stuff. And it was so overwhelming. I was learning all these different things, and I'm just like, I need to know all of that. And it became so overwhelmed and just stressed. And I'm like, how can one person do all of that, right? So the good news is, as independent musicians, we don't need a label anymore. We can do it on our own. But the bad news is we're doing it all on our own. And it can become very lonely, can become very overwhelming. We can become very stressed out and not really know where to start anymore, because it's like everything's piling on you, like, oh my gosh, I already have so much to do. And I just don't know where to start. I don't know what I really need as a musician. And then I started my podcast, the Musician Secrets podcast, and I just got to talk with other independent musicians about their songwriting process and their journey and how they're doing things basically. And the more I've been talking to other musicians, the more I realize that this is not just a unique problem that I have per se, but that other musicians are going through as well. And that for the first time was like, oh my gosh, there are other people struggling out there. There are other musicians out there trying to figure out what I either already have figured out or that I am trying to figure out. And I'm doing the research on it right now, and I'm trying to figure out the best online courses to buy to learn, or the best books to read, or podcasts to listen to, or the, musicians to follow. And I realized, I'm not the only one. I talk with a lot of independent musicians through my podcast. I am one. I have a lot of friends that are within the industry. And I'm just realizing we're all just trying to figure this out. We're all just trying to really understand this music thing, this new world that just opened up to us. Because, sorry, I have hiccups. Because it is changing. The music industry is changing and evolving because we don't need a label anymore. This new era of musician has started, and it's actually a very exciting time for you and me to be in it. And that's why we're all just kind of trying to like figure it out and navigate and all that stuff. And something that's very, very precious to me is time. It's the only resource that I can't get back once I've spent it. Money, you'll always be able to make more, right? But time, when it's gone, it's gone. You'll never get it back. And that's why I guard my time very carefully as much as I can. I make sure that my notifications on my phone are off. If something is important, my friends and my family know to call me. I'm not attached to my phone, right? So I'm not the person that will immediately text you back or whatnot. I have a designated time where I message people back or email people back. I make sure that I get easily distracted. And that, again, when I'm distracted, I'm wasting time. So I make sure that my time is going into the direction I want it to go. And then I read this amazing book. It's called The 80-20 Principle by Richard Koch, and he blew my mind. I mean, I realized then and there that I always knew about the 80-20 rule, and I think the majority of us know the 80-20 rule, but really 80% of what we do only brings us 20% of results, right? And so what we want to do is obviously flip it around. We want to save time and make sure that we do the 20% that get us 80% of the results. And that's everything he basically talked about in here. And so as I was reading this book, I had this light bulb moment where I'm just like, you know what? What if I put together a members area with all my favorite online courses I've bought, books I've read, podcasts I've listened to, resources I'm using, and I'm only going to put the stuff in there that are the 20% that actually work. So you don't have to go out on your own to figure out all the steps and, what online course should I buy to become a better songwriter, or what should I get to be a better producer? So the areas that I'm covering is obviously songwriting, producing, mindset, marketing, music business, everything you basically need to be successful as an independent artist is going to be in the members area, the music area, but in the members area for you. So you don't have to figure out, what do I need to know to be successful as a musician? You don't have to figure that out anymore. Everything you need to know is already in the members area, and it's not just what you need to know, but the best of that you need to know. So let's say copy. Copy is very important. Everything that you're writing is copy. So it doesn't matter if it's an Instagram post, a headline that you need to figure out, or the website that you're putting up. Doesn't matter. As soon as you're using words written, that's copy. And that is absolutely a crucial skill that I didn't know at the beginning that I would ever need that as a musician. Right? And so that will be in the members area. You're like, hey, hello, you're going to need to know how to write stuff. And not only am I going to show you that, but I'm also going to give you the best resources, online courses that I know. So you're not going to waste time on YouTube going in there and being like, you know what, I need to figure out this copy thing that I don't know about anything. And then you're wasting time on this online course, and you're wasting time on YouTube watching all those videos, and trying to ask other people how they do their copy. I've already done all the work for you. I already know what you're going to need to be successful as an independent musician. And then B, I know the best resources for that. So I've went through it all. I bought all the online courses, asked my husband. Every time I mention online course, he's like, oh my gosh, which one are you going to buy this time? Right? So he's a sweetheart. I love him. But he knows I'm an absolute geek when it comes to knowledge and learning, right? I just love to learn everything. And so I've already been there. I've already done it. I've bought online courses from $5 up to $3,000. And let me tell you something. Just because an online course is more expensive doesn't mean it's necessarily better. I've bought online courses for like $50, and they gave me more value than a $3,000 course that I bought. All right, so I know, first of all, the people that are the best in their spaces. I know the online courses that they're putting out is amazing. I know which podcasts you need to listen to that really gets your brain in the right mindset to push forward. And you're going to be doing this together in a community, right? You're going to do it with someone that's doing it, myself, and with other musicians that are in the same position that you're in right now. You don't have to do this on your own. You don't have to figure this out on your own, because I've been there, I've done that. And again, out of all the online courses I've bought and the books I've read and the podcasts I've listened to, only 20% were helpful. Right? I could have saved so much money and time if I had what I'm giving you right now, this members area. It's called the Musician's Secrets Members Area. And basically everything, my best of everything is in there. So you'll get all the best online courses and why they're the best. I'm going to give you, okay, you know what? If you're a beginner, then this songwriter course is good for you. If you're a beginner, then this production course is good for you. If you're a more advanced producer and you want to go to the next level, then this is the online course for you, okay? So this is for singer-songwriters and producers that are either starting out or are more advanced and want to scale and get better. I know the best courses for those. I know the best books for those. I know the best resources. I'm going to show you the tools that I use on a daily basis or on a regular basis that are helping me grow. They're helping me achieve my goals that I actually want, right? So even though I'm not writing songs at the moment as in to make money, what I'm doing is trying to help you guys out, because I felt that I'm more passionate about that. And I've learned that if we help each other, we rise together. And that's my goal, is to unite and empower independent musicians like you and me. That's what I'm all about. And that's why I put together this members area. So what makes this way of learning so powerful? First of all, you get to learn from my mistakes and you get the best of. So it will save you time. Like I said, I've spent so much money on online courses. I've spent probably up to at least 10,000. If you would add everything up, I've spent at least 10,000 euros. So that would be like $12,000, $13,000 on online courses. just on online courses alone. Okay. And out of all that money I've spent, only a few were really helpful. Like I said, out of all the fish in the sea, I only needed 3 or 4. And I'm going to give you the 3 or 4 that actually work. So you're saving yourself a ton of money. Okay. And not only going to save yourself the money, but also the time. Like if I would actually have to like sum up all the time I've spent going through all those online courses I've bought, I would probably get years back on my life, right? And because I'm showing you those 2 or 3 online courses that really move the needle forward in your life, you're only going to spend that amount of time on there. So you're not just saving yourself the money, but you're also saving yourself the time, because I'm going to show you everything that works and get rid of the stuff that doesn't work, okay? So you're really just getting the cherry on top, the 20% that really moves the needle. So obviously a nice side effect of that is that you get to do more of what you love. You get to do more that you really want to do, because now that you're saving yourself time, you have more time to do something else that you're more passionate about. You get to do something that, you get to spend more time with your family or your friends, or go on a trip or whatnot. Like the time that you're saving gets to free you up to do really what you love, which is really cool. And then the fourth thing is you get guidance. Like I said before, we're all in this together. Like I said, the more musicians I talk to, the more I realize how we're all just kind of struggling with the same things. And if we come together and we help each other out, we can grow so much bigger, and we can learn from each other. So you're learning from me, and that's pretty cool. So what are you going to get? Obviously, you're going to get my best resources of all my online courses, podcasts, books, resources, everything that you can think of, it's in there. So that value is immense. Like I said, I've already spent well over probably $10,000 in total to get this off the ground for all the online courses. So this would be at least a $10,000 value right here, just with me giving you my best of. But I'm not going to stop there. So I'm also, like I said, I have my podcast called the Musician Secrets Podcast. And usually they're like an hour long. And I get it. For some people, that's quite some time to invest. And again, I'm all about saving you time. So I'm going to chop them up, and I'm going to give you the best of nuggets of those podcasts. So you don't have to, if you don't want to, have to listen to the entire thing. You can just go into the members area and listen to the best of nuggets of that episode, which is really cool. So they're just like a few minutes or 5-6 minutes long, maybe 10 minutes. And you get pretty much the exact same value of someone that's listening to the entire thing. The next thing is it's an ever-growing members area, because I'm always learning. I am always growing. And as I'm growing, so will the members area it will grow as well, because everything I'm learning and putting in there. And then obviously you get to grow some more. So like I said, everything you really need is in there, but sometimes I overlook things. I'm only human too, or I learn in a week from now that this is something you need too, and then I'll put it in there as well. So if there's something in there that you need that's not in there yet, then it will be there soon. So either it's already in there, or it's coming up soon, and I'll be updating this members area all the time, okay? So this is not something that you get once and that's done. So you'll purchase it and then forever have it with all the updates that are coming along, right? So this is not just a dead members area. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to put in here as bonuses is called the New Era Artist Playbook. So I know we don't like to talk about this as musicians, but it is important, and it's called marketing. Okay, the more I've been diving into this online world, the more I realized how important marketing is. Chris Bradley likes to say, you're playing a gig and you're playing the best gig of your entire life, and then you look out to the audience and there's no one there. Wouldn't you say that if marketing was filling those seats in the audience, like getting the butts in the seat, wouldn't you say it would be at least just as important or more important than playing the gig? And I've realized, talking to a lot of musicians and with myself, that we don't know how to market or we don't like to market. And so I put together this workbook that will help you navigate through this marketing thing, that will make it simple, easy, and fun, because marketing is exactly that. But people make it super complicated. They take the fun out of it, and it's just not that. So as musicians, we just need the simple, easy way to get there. And so you're going to get the PDF version of this. Okay, right now, obviously I have a hard copy, but as a bonus, you'll get the digital version of it, and you can just download it, and you'll have it right there. As a second bonus, you'll also get the playlist. So again, from the podcast, I've been told that I should have all the music in one area because they didn't want to go through all the artists separately. So I put together the members area that will have all the music in there. So you'll always have fresh new music you've never heard before. So if you're like me and you're sick of the radio, like the 20 songs that are played on the radio that you can't hear anymore, that's why I don't listen to the radio anymore, you'll have fresh songs there all the time. Isn't that cool? So when you sign up now, you'll get all my best of that has a value alone of at least $10,000. You'll get everything you need to know about that, and you'll get the bonuses, including with everything else. So it's either $7 a month, €7 a month, that will get you everything that you need. Or you can do a yearly payment, which will save you actually more money. That is $59 euros a week. A year. So it's $7 a month, or it's 59 euros a year. Okay? So you'll get a 5-day free trial. Okay? You'll get a 5-day free trial that you can test it out, see if you like it. If you don't, just email me at welcome@alisekoa.com, and I won't charge you at all. If you say, this is awesome, this is exactly what I want, don't do anything, and your credit card will automatically be billed, and you get to enjoy the ride and be part of this journey. Right, so again, it's either €7 a month, or it's 59 euros a year to get all of it. All the bonuses, everything else. You get a 5-day free trial. You just put in your credit card below, and you won't get charged until the 5-day trial is over. If you don't want to get charged because you didn't like what you saw, then that's totally fine. I get it. Then just email me, and that's that. That's it. So you'll get all the bonuses. You'll get everything in the members area. Everything you need is going to be in there. And you know what? I'm going to stop talking about it, and I'm actually going to show you what the members area is like. And hopefully you'll be able to make up your mind if this is something for you, or if it's not. If it's not, then that's totally fine. Like I said, it's not for everyone. And if I can't help you, if I can't serve you, then I don't want your money. I don't. I'll feel bad if I'm, taking money from you and it's not adding you value. It's not helping you, because all I want is to help you, because this is something I wish I had when I first started out and I didn't have it, or on my journey, really. And I wish I could have learned from someone that has already been there or is going through it right now. And that's why I put together this members area. So if it helps you, I'm more than welcome to help you out. If it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't help you, then I do not want your money. So on top of that, I'm also giving you a 30-day money back guarantee. On top of the 5, so you're getting a 5-day trial. And then after 30 days, if you still don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Okay, like I said, if it's not serving you, if it's not helping you, I don't want your money, because I want to make sure that what I'm creating really helps you move forward as a musician and as a person, really. And if it doesn't do that, I don't want your money. So I'm going to stop talking, but we're going to hop over to the members area and I'm going to show you what's in there and what's going to be growing and everything else that you're going to need. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Okay, so here's the members area sign in. So when you purchase, you'll get an email. So check your emails once you've done that, once you've signed up. Go to your emails and there should be a link or some sort of something that will tell you to click on it and it will get you to this site. Right now, you'll only see email and password, but if you're signing up for the first time, you'll have a third line here that will be able to give you to create your password for the first time. You only have to do this once. So you'll have to put in your new password and confirm your password, and then just click to log in, and then it will bring you over here. All right, so I'll have a welcome video here, and then the next thing that is very important is that I didn't even talk about before is the 3 myths that are holding you back within the music industry. So these are 3 things that I thought were important, but really not. So I'm just going to scroll through here really quick. So this will be in here just because I think it's important for free. Right, so here's the welcome tab. Then you have your must-read books, the best podcasts, the great online courses. So you can see there's a ton of stuff in here. So you have it from music marketing to production for home studio, production for producers, easy production and how to make money, copywriting for awesome headlines, branding, music videos, YouTube videos, everything really that you're gonna need as an independent musician, it's all gonna be in here. All right, so it doesn't matter if you're an advanced producer that wants to take it to the next level, or if you're a singer-songwriter like me and you want to dive into production for the first time, or if you want to build your home studio. Everything you need is going to be right here in these tabs. And like I said, these are the best online courses that will actually save you a ton of money. Right? Here are my resources that I use on a daily or weekly or just regular basis, really, that will help you out. So I have the Remarkable in here, and I just explain to you also why it's in here and why I think it's beneficial to you. And then I have the links here and everything to redirect you in the right direction. Then I have the playlists in here. Here's the Musician Secrets podcast playlist that I talked about in the bonus section. And I also put it in here. I made a own little bonus file here because if I would have just put it anywhere, I know people would have contacted me and asked where my bonus is. So I basically put the bonuses in here. So here's the playbook, the PDF that you can get for free when you sign up right away, and the playlist. Everything you need is right in here. And then something I haven't talked about, that will be in here for free as well, so you're getting a ton of value that I haven't even talked about yet, is the funnel world, which can be very intimidating, but so beneficial when we learn how to figure it out. So everything you need is right here. How to sell without selling, how to market in an easy way. The 6 Needs by Tony Robbins is really amazing. I don't know how long I'm gonna actually leave this part in because they're older videos I've made and they're not really on brand with me anymore. But the value is still really good, so that's why I still have it in here, but I might update it or take it out or something, so I don't know how long I'm gonna have this in here for. But this is basically everything you're getting, plus it's always going to be updated and redone and everything. So You don't have to be scared that you'll be left behind, okay? So like I said, here are the podcast nuggets. So if you do want to listen to the entire episode, it's right here, but then I chop it up into like the best of. And so you get, some are just a few minutes long, some are 6 minutes long. So you can pick out whatever you want. How to deal with fear as a singer, or it's not just a warm-up, or how singing and confidence go hand in hand, or we are an instrument, and stuff like that, that are important. So you can pick out whatever you want to learn about, and you don't have to listen to the entire podcast if you don't want to. And that's something I only have in this members area for all the nuggets. So I take the interview and I cut them up into little segments, and then they're here in this members area. So I only share maybe one or two on Instagram, but you get all of them right here in the members area. So you don't have to waste all your time. Right? So I just wanted to show you the members area so you will know exactly what you're getting, and that you're going to get it's actually an absolute steal, because like I said, this is something I wish I had when I first started out. And like I said, all of this is being updated. So like right here with the resources tab, this is not a good example, but here it will be like video coming soon, some stuff I've already updated, like in here, right? So yeah, either the stuff is in progress, because like I said, it's an ever-growing members area, or the majority is pretty much done, right? So all the online courses in here are done. So you can really get started. You can get crack-a-lacking right away. And that's pretty much all this members area is about, is to save you time and money and give you back the time that you can actually use on something that you want. And yep. So again, if you want to learn and grow and save yourself time and energy and money, it's €7 a month, or €59 for the entire year, where you're gonna save yourself more money if you go for the yearly payment. But I get it, you can just go for the €7 a month, which is maybe 2 coffees. Like we drink so much coffee. I personally don't drink coffee, but I work at a cafeteria, so I know how much a coffee costs, or a cappuccino, or whatever you drink, and that's just 2 cappuccinos a month is paying for your growth as a musician, right? So I think that's totally worth the investment. That's why I made it so cheap, is that if you really want to grow and if you really want to take this seriously, then you do have the option. That's why it's so affordable for everyone that really wants to do this, right? So basically it's 2 cappuccinos a month, or you get it for €59 for the entire year. And like I said, you can cancel at any time if you don't feel like it's giving you any value. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to give you the chance to make a decision. And whatever your decision is, that's totally cool. You know what's best for you. And that's all I'm going to say for now. So hopefully I'll see you on the other side. If not, maybe I'll see you on Instagram or something. And if you have any questions, just email me at welcome@alisekoa.com.